So my suggestion to help staff to improve their English language is to conduct a English language day. So for example, in 1 week and 5 work days, one work days will be English language day. So during the English language day, they only speak English during that day only. So okay, so what do you think, Nisha? Mrs. Nisha, sorry.
I apologize, Mr. Abdullah. The idea you mentioned is worth considering, but I think there is a better approach in order to improve the staff's English language skills. So I would like to propose that our company to register with any offsite courses that provide online English classes, because I feel like our staff's schedule is as busy as they are right now. So if our company provide online English classes, our staff could access to the class anytime and anywhere they are free to do so. So, what do you think, Miss Sarah?
Okay, thank you, Miss Nisha. So I would like to clarify that your suggestion, in order to improve the English language of the staff, is to by holding a online class so that it can be easily accessed and can be joined by everyone.
Yes, that is true, Miss Sarah. I propose our company to subscribe to any online English classes, as online classes are much more flexible to be accessed anytime and anywhere if our staff are not busy. So, what do you think, Miss Sharaf?
Okay. Okay, I am afraid I can accept the idea from Miss Nisha because by exposing to our workers about apps for learning English is the best option. Apps can be downloaded with a single click and used on smartphone, tablets, or even your computer. These apps have interactive tools, structure lesson, vocabulary lists, and analyze from around the world. So there are lots of apps are really useful for language learners, and that there are tons of business apps available. So that's it from me.
Okay, in order to improve our cafe's customer visit, I would like to propose that our cafe to be promoted more regularly through social media networking, such as advertisement or website, because I believe that people nowadays often use social media as a medium to search for any interesting cafe to visit. So we should make use of the available social media to promote our cafe and to promote our menus and whatever interesting with our cafe, in order to encourage more people to come to our cafe and to improve the customer visit. So that's all from me. What about you, Miss Sarah?
Great suggestion, Miss Nisha. However, I would like to suggest a better way in order to improve the cafe customer visit, which we can do by creating a business page where customer can have their daily visits online, and they can survey on our menus, the prices, the feedbacks from the other customers, and also from our behalf, we can also create short videos where we can promote, and also by joining the recent trends so that it can be easily accessible for other people. Yes. How do you think about that, Miss Norsyarafana?
Okay, I am afraid I don't quite understand your point, Miss Sarah. Can you repeat to improve customer visit? Thank you.
Okay, I will simplify what I just said just now. We can improve the customer visit by creating our own the cafe business page. so that it can be easily accessed to other people.
Okay, thank you for Mrs. Sarah. It's a great idea. However, I have to disagree with that. I think to increase our bookstore or book cafe visit, I think we can provide a cafe near our book cafe so that people that came here they can enjoy our book, but also like having brunch with their friends or just with themselves and our book. Yeah, I think that's my idea.
Good evening, everyone. So in order to improve the campus environment quality, I would like to suggest where we turn a gym into a recreational center, since this can be easily can be easily accessed, and it has a welcoming environment where we can also bring regardless of their age, from teenagers to toddlers or children, they can play there as well. So how do you think about that, Miss Norsyarafana, or do you have any suggestion?
Okay, that was a good point, Miss Sarah, but I am afraid I can accept that idea because create a sustainable student farm is the best option. There are many universities have create areas where students, staff, and faculty can grow and tend to produce, such as seasonal fruit and vegetables. If you have the room to aside for such space, it can provide numerous benefits to the campus, including education student, because students can learn basic farming techniques and gardening skills. And it also can feeding the campus, uh, and it also improving the world because a community garden can help young people learn the value of patience and hard work, as well as help them better appreciate nature. Okay, how do you think, Mr. Abdullah?
So what your suggestion is, if the campus have more room, we can create a community garden to educate both of students and staff, like sharing session, also a sharing session between them in order to educate the students and learn about and make the environment better. Is that your point, Miss not Sarabana?
Yes, that is my point for the university. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think, Miss Anisha?
I think the suggestion made from Miss Sharfana is very brilliant, but I feel like if we provide compost bin all around the university, the campus and environment, such as the hostel area or cafe area, it would be much beneficial because compost bin is very full of advantages where students or even staffs can use them to throw any food waste or kitchen waste into the bins, and the compost produces from the waste could be used in our available garden or be sold back to the community. Besides, by using compost bin, I think the landfill waste could be reduced, as well as any insects could also be reduced. That's all.
Okay, good evening, everyone. As a leader of college book club, I would like to suggest a novel for all members to read, which are To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This classic novel from the 1960s takes place at Alabama during the Great Depression. It tells the story of Scott Finch, a young girl raised with his brother James, ethicus by their father, an eminent lawyer. This timeless classic shed a light on social issues, pledging humanity such as racism, sexual harassment, and prejudice. Now that the social issues are rampant than ever, do yourself a favor and read this classic novel. Thank you. How your opinion, Mr. Abdullah? Would you like to suggest a novel for us to read?
Okay, thank you, Miss Norsyarafana. Such a great book to suggest, and it's a classic one. However, I want to suggest another book that is The Lord of the Flies. So, The Lord of the Flies story is based on a group of teenagers that stranded in an island without any observed by any parents or anything. So, it is an uninhabited island. So, the message that this book have is that it is actually the instinct to live by rules, act peacefully, follow moral commands, and value the good of the group against the instinct to gratify one's immediate desires, act violently to obtain supremacy over others, and enforce one's will. In today's society, I think we can see it uh, that the message of the book is implemented by such as government versus a group of people that disagree with government, or whether it's good or bad government versus good or bad group of people. I think that's all from me. Miss Nisha, do you have any opinion?
Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. I think that is such a great suggestion for a book. However, I am not quite clear on the genre of the book. Would you mind tell me the genre of the book you suggested?
So the genre of the book, I think it's a bit kind of politics, but a bit of thriller since it a group of teenagers that live in uninhabited island without any rules and stuff. So they create their own rules and others, I think. So any addition, Miss Sarah?
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Abdullah. However, I would like to encourage everyone in the club to actually read a book entitled Letters to God by Nohaf Sahamid, because I found that it is very relatable for college student to actually read it. One of the interesting part, I think, that is because when we are away from our parents and we are in a new surrounding, we found we can't actually trust anyone we just met right away. So that book actually teach us how to rely on God, how to be brave and not easily and not to trust people easily. Something like that. I found that it's a very good company for those who want to start a college life. That's all from me.